Okay, I just did a blooper reel where it wasn't organized properly. This is a real deal. So, what we're going to do is show you what we're doing. So, in this case, we have 400 watts we want to connect, okay? Now there's 8 here, just ignore that. Each one of these panels is 100 watts. Rated capacity. So anyway, each one of these panels have what are called MC4 connectors. Each panel, there's 4 panels, so there's 2 connectors each panel. That's a total of 8 connectors. They can either be male or female. Okay. So we have 8 connectors. From those 8 connectors, we're going to have 2 of these MC4 Y branch connector, okay? So just imagine a Y that goes down into 1. So it takes 2 down to 1. So if you have 2 of these total, one of them's still in the package, one of them I just opened from my blooper reel. You're going to get, there's 2 of these Y branch connectors. See that better? There's 2 of these. So imagine that you got 4 here, double that, so you got 8. So you got 8 that will come down. You see there's 2 here? Let's imagine 4 because you got 2 of these, 2 pairs. So a total of 4 Y branch connectors with 2 inputs and 1 output. So 8 minus 4 is 4. So what do? You've got from 8 connections down to 4. So you pull these out, these MC4 reducers, I guess what they're called. I don't remember what the hell. This is what they look like. So you have your 4, you've gone from 8 down to 4. And look there, you got 4. You're going to put the 4 in there, and you're going to come down to 2. You see what's going on? It's a crazy math problem, I know. And it took me a second to understand again. So basically, you're going from 8, coming off the solar panels. Remember, there's 8. Through the Y branch connectors. There's going to be 4 total Y branch connectors, bringing all your 8 down to 2. And so for when you got down to 2, now what this is MC4 connector. It's 30 foot. Each one is 30 foot long. This is a pair. Just take my word for it. There's a male and a female on one end, MC4, and then the other end you have bare wire. You just pull that off, you get a bare wire. So what do you do with that? That bare wire, male and female. Male and female is just for connection purposes. For polarity, you want to remember which one was positive, which one's negative off the panel. I'll show you in a second. So you go through all that, and then you match, in this case, with this MPP charge controller. You can see on other videos, and other people's videos too. You're gonna hook the positive to the negative, and that's off the solar panel. So you got to keep track of all that 8 cable down to 2 cable situation, and then you're gonna screw it down on there or whatever charge controller you got, right? Sorry, you're gonna hook it up to your solar connector. See the far left, positive and negative. Okay. Now from there, you're gonna need what's called battery cable, and all that is it's like on the other cable, the bare wire ends, and then your battery cable ends. Now I buy these pre-made, so I don't have to fiddly, chiddly, you know what I'm talking about, around with making connections myself. I can't make them as professionally as a factory worker can. At least not my skill level presently. It's hit and miss. I don't have a lot of time. So that, remember we already had the solar input done from the panels. The battery cables are going to go positive and negative from the two center posts there in the middle, which I think is kind of funny. Anyway, the load is going to be for a direct DC load in this particular model, and then you hook up your battery. Now I don't have a battery to show you. You're going to have to realize what's going on. Use your imagination. So anyway, that is the basic connection setup. This is mostly familiarization, so you know what to look for. Can learn from my experience. It's basically knowing what to look for. These I got off of Amazon. And like that. I think they're called MC4 connectors, something like that. I forget. It's been a while. I get the free shipping, so it takes like a week to get it. This is also Amazon. And so are these. Most of these connectors are made by Renology, RENOGLY. When I got the 400 watt setup with the APP charge code, that's from EcoWorthy. He's on eBay. He or she. So there's something to think about when you buy this stuff. When you get solar panels and a charge controller, they'll usually give you the wires and whatnot as a separate thing you got to buy. You got to figure it out. Because I guess usually you get your solar panels and your charge controllers are set. You might get a few other extra things. Like it was for the EcoWorthy, the 400 watt MPPT. It was a charge controller. And then these. See, that was good that I got those. But from there, they leave you hanging. Because I guess they think that you need to specifically order what length of cables and stuff for your own purposes to get your battery and whatnot. So from there, they leave you hanging. So the rest I had to buy off of Amazon. So this is an eBay and Amazon combined purchase. And yeah, I was going to show you something real quick. The polarity off of the solar panels to complete this journey here. Somewhere on your solar panel, it will list you. In this case, it's the cable. See how it says minus on that one? So it's negative. Imagine the other one would be positive, and see that pill positive. So that's all wound up together. Trust me, there's a negative and a positive FC4 connector. So remember, you're going from 8 total connectors, 8, 2 on each panel, and that's all got to go to the two Y branch connectors. The two Y branch connectors. Excuse me, the 4 Y branch connectors, that will take you down to this, and that will take you down to 2 wires that will run you through this, right? That will take you to your charge controller. From charge controller, you need to go to your battery cable, which is this. So there you go. It's really not that difficult as long as you can understand the math. And this thing is a separate system. Don't mistake it for the setup I'm going on. These are my first solar setups, and it's mostly runs my my LEDs and stuff, lighting inside. I got a lot of LED string lights and stuff. In fact, this one's running either 4 or 5 strings. I think it might be 3. I forget. 40-foot strings that I got from Walmart, and that just goes all the way around through my house. It's ambient lighting, so navigation, kind of like, okay, this.